like.
Yeah, I gotta look young.
There we go.
Man,
You look like a baby instantly.
Like a baby.
Oh, wow. Keep it up, big boy. I want to see a rematch between you and the Canadian. Who's that?
I heard there's some Canadian guy out there that I think he's a boxer now. I'm not sure. I'm not
boxer.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
so we're training hard. We're training hard, guys. We are in Nashville, Tennessee, at the Redcon 1 gym, and I can tell you this place is awesome.
It is. This is, of course, not the awesome part of it because it's just the quiet place.
Yeah, we had to find a place quiet because they got some jamming music going. So once we get off here, I'm gonna do a shoulder and a tricep workout. I did biceps yesterday. Man, she got turned volume down. Yeah, so thank you guys for coming on. We're having a blast. The tour is going crazy. We have already gone over 2,400 miles.
Altogether.
We left last Sunday.
How many miles have we been since we started the first tour? This, by the way, guys, is the third tour.
4,700 plus 6,500.
4,700 was the Northeast, okay?
Yeah.
So if you are anywhere in between Arkansas, going up to Maine, all the way down to Georgia, we've already been there. Okay?
Yeah, we hit them all. And then we did 6,500 out west.
Pacific Northwest. I've had people message me, come to Oregon. We did. There's this whole video made at Multnomah Falls.
Yeah.
Come on, keep up.
We killed that one.
Yeah.
So, and then we're over 2,400 miles in on this one. It's crazy.
Has the RV broke down at all? Asked Michael. No, where's some wood? Okay. No, we have not had that happen, but we have had some damage.
Every time after each tour, we
Sandstorm.
go back and get it sent in for maintenance, just to make sure that we're safe for the next tour. Now, we did run into a sandstorm in Moab on the last tour, which is crazy. So we had some roof damage. That's why we ended up having to do these two tours together. Because check this out, we left last Sunday. We've been all the way to North Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin. We're now in Nashville because we came through Chicago, Indianapolis. We're heading to Atlanta, then Savannah, then Jacksonville, Florida, then Orlando. So and then Pensacola, and then back home. But it's been crazy. It's been crazy. So
it has been insane.
Thus far, I've had 4 mega practices, right?
Mega.
And so we started on...
Okay, and that's on the back of you pulling nationals.
World.
Yeah, world.
She just made it sound bad. So I pulled last Thursday and Friday. Then we traveled Saturday. Got in the RV early, drove 8 hours, 400 and something miles straight Sunday, pulled Monday.
There we are.
Right.
Yeah, thanks, Woody.
Yeah, call me when you're done filming. No shit, we're filming. Yeah, so...
So you knew.
Yeah, so
Ahead.
Then Wednesday we pulled, off Thursday, pulled Friday, had to beat the champ yesterday morning, then pulled a Harold Owens last night. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting my ass beat. Hence the title is it worth it? But let me tell you,
This supposed to be several minutes in, but you just jumped right into it.
It's been several minutes. Several. I count that as 3.
Okay.
All right, John Poole, thanks for the super chat.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
We didn't forget about you. We froze up for a second.
We did freeze, yeah.
So the way I'm looking at it, and this is my genuine feelings, I'm gonna take a lot of losses. I'm gonna get pinned a lot of times.
You're getting pinned a lot.
I'm gonna continue to get pinned a lot, and for one purpose. So when the day comes, I'm the guy getting the pins. I am rebuilding. I'm tearing myself down. When I first started arm wrestling, I told people to arm wrestle every day. Arm wrestle as many people as you can. No one has the same hand. Nobody pulls the same. I'm pulling so many different hands, so many different styles, so many different people.
Has there ever been a 3-month period in your life that you've pulled so many people?
I mean, I used to pull 500 matches a night when I trained down in Baton Rouge.
No, different people.
Oh, no, no, this, I don't think anybody has. I mean, Devin's done some tours, but he's not done this. This is excessive. I've probably overdone. Let me tell you. So I woke up yesterday morning and I looked at Rebecca. I'm like, yeah, I sometimes forget that I'm 48 years old because every part of my body hurt after that Friday night practice. And then she was like, you can't arm wrestle today. You can't arm wrestle. So we go to the little beat the champ thing at the powerlifting gym. I pulled a few people.
We love Australia. We want to go to Australia.
We definitely want to go to Australia. Then we get over to Harold's house last night. And she's like, well, if you do some arms, because there was a full gym at Michael Hitt's place. So she goes, well, if you do your arms and your arms feel okay, then you get on the table. And I did my blood flow, 5 rounds of 30. And I was like, well, I feel okay. So we ended up pulling again. But it's just, I mean, from driving 300 plus miles a day, my back, my neck, my arms, but the whole point of this is to rebuild, to start fresh, to be something different. So I feel like I'm on the road to that pretty well. I'm pretty excited about it. And I appreciate all the support that I'm getting from people. People have been so nice when we meet them.
They've been awesome. And the thing is, though, is that you just talk on, and you've got like this voice that's almost...
Makes put you asleep.
I'm over here asleep in my head. So basically...
So what she's doing is dreaming about this. You know.
So what you said, basically, and what you were getting around to was...
Oh my... Is that the size of her head? All right, go ahead. What?
Was, you've never pulled so much in your life.
Nope.
And because of that, you are definitely tearing everything down and restarting. What he's finding out is after he's pulled 7 billion people, that his pronation and riser may not be working so well.
I
so
don't
he's
know.
having
Okay, I'm gonna
to
be honest with that.
Just a minute. So he's having to use other things. Am I right? Are you using other things?
I'm using the only things I have.
He's doing a lot of what looks like Todd Hutchins.
I'm doing a lot of what looks like Todd Hutchins. You know,
just straight over, right?
Yeah, it's
but
compromised positions.
The other weird thing
revving up,
is,
just going side.
Is he won't hit, and that frustrates me. And so I'm like, Michael, can we hit? Would you please start hitting? Maybe all of the matches that you're in wouldn't start out over here if you would freaking hit. He's like, no, I can't do that.
Well, by the end of practices, I'm hitting.
Well, you have to then.
Because
there's nothing else you can do.
No, I'm completely done.
Right? But, so you take all of this brutal punishment in the beginning, and then what's weird, he takes all this punishment, and then he sits down for a little while, he gets back up, and he starts handing out ass whoopings. That's insane.
It is very peculiar.
It's very peculiar.
Because the pumps are so severe. The pumps have never been this severe.
After they've whooped your ass, I should say that.
You know, I've got my ass kicked quite a bit.
So much.
It's so much.
So much.
Wait till y'all see the next one. The next one's bad.
It's like you didn't even get started.
But that left, though.
Oh, that left. He
I
totally
should be doing Beat the Champs left, I'm telling you.
Y'all, it's coming around. It's weird.
It's
very weird.
It's actually, it's not healthy yet. It's not healthy. But so what do we want to talk about real quick?
Why do you always say it's not healthy? Is there ever a point in your life ever, Michael Todd, with billions of fractures that you're going to be healthy?
Yeah, the left arm doesn't have all the fractures. It's got some fractures.
No, the left arm has a freaking tendon from your hamstring.
Yeah, and it's just really tender. But, so, yeah, obviously we have started more pancakes, right? So I am 1 week into phase 1.
Right.
And I didn't think about this, but I think it's going to heal my left arm up. My left might be something special. I mean, obviously the right's going to be crazy, but the left is coming along.
It is.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Someone was just asking me how my training's going. My training is going good. I am sticking to my program as far as my nutrition, cardio, workouts. Now, arm wrestling specific training, horrible. And in fact, Michael Todd let me know.
Okay, so she got on the table Friday night.
He can't handle the stress, guys.
It's too much, man.
He can't handle the stress.
She says she's not competitive, but then she gets there and she just keeps trying. And when there was a little bit of a gap in strength, and she's putting herself in a position that I felt like it could injure. If I break my arm...
Have y'all seen him arm wrestle?
If I break my arm, then oh well, right?
Position.
It's so good. It's no big deal. I'll come back from it. If she snaps her arm, it's not going to be good in my house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty well cool with her not arm wrestling anymore. I'll obviously train in, do whatever you want. We can do obstacle course racing. We can do CrossFit, whatever you want. But
he just can't handle the
stress. I don't really think I want to watch you arm wrestle anymore. As much potential as I know she has, it just scares me. Like, it really does scare me. Like, I don't want to see you get hurt.
So you know what my anxiety feels like now?
You're not worried about me. Girl, you want to break shit on me.
No, if I do it, it's one thing. I don't want anybody else breaking your shit.
Man, who's going to break? If anybody breaks my shit, it's me.
She has to feed the monster, though.
Yeah.
So, I want to give a shout out to Nine Line
Apparel. We are heading to Savannah very soon.
I don't know where our moderators are because they're usually so good about putting those things in, right? But
we normally don't go this late.
Right.
On a Sunday night.
Oh, it is. It is late.
It's a different time. This is the first, seriously, we've been driving so much, this is the first chance we've had to go live. We wanted to go live the other day when we were hiking some amazing waterfalls in Dead River Falls. Was that what it was, baby? In Michigan. Just out in Marquette. but there was no signal, so we couldn't. But yeah, so Non-Line Apparel, we're heading over there to Savannah Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for their charity event. They are obviously veteran-owned company, do amazing things, and we are so happy to be partnered with those guys. And if it wasn't for them and all the other partners, we'd be able to be doing.
Oh, absolutely. That's why we're able to come see you guys. And I've had just a couple of douche canoes say things like, "Would you please quit mentioning your sponsors?" No, because they're the reason we're able to come see you guys.
Yeah.
So they've
the only
been
way we're able to do
fabulous,
this
and
is
they
because of these
love
partners.
Australia. I mean, I said Australia. I love Australia.
We'll go back
They
to
love
Australia.
arm wrestling. You're going to a tournament in Orlando.
Okay, so
We
we'll
were
go
at one already.
We just were in Orlando last week, but we'll go ahead and talk about that real quick.
Monster versus Goodnight.
There's a lot of talk about this arm wrestling, Mr. Olympia Power arm wrestling event.
They may not have seen the
As
flyer.
far as I know, it's happening to the point to where they have put it, the Olympia has announced it as one of the events.
Okay,
But
this
don't
is-
go to it because I said it's happening. You're taking a risk that it may happen, it may not happen, because it's such short notice. It's literally supposed to start in 12 days.
12 days.
But
it's got huge payouts,
It's
at
got
least on the
pretty
flyer.
significant
And
payouts.
understand, Michael is not an organizer of this event. They just asked him if he would mind, because we're there, would you mind commentating?
Right.
Absolutely not. It's cool. We
Yeah.
love arm wrestling, right?
Well, I mean, we're going to be there because Redcon won us a Mr. Olympia anyway, so kind of makes sense. But yeah, so a lot of people talk about that. I'm just giving my from as far as I know, the event's real and it's happening.
Right.
But don't blame me if it doesn't. So,
Right. Hey
been down
there,
that path.
Ian. Someone said, yeah. But I think I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel pretty good about it because we have been there. We have met the people involved,
Yeah.
the folks that are backing it, and they're all very excited about it. And especially since the Olympia has it on their list, it looks legit.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the Olympia started putting on the events, then it made me start thinking like it was really happening.
Absolutely. So, how is, other than the fact that you are literally breaking yourself down, which he is. In fact, I put out, I don't know if you guys saw it today, I put out on our community tab, Michael Todd is not arm wrestling in Nashville, Tennessee, because he has got to heal. He may or may not, probably does, have a little bit of a pec tear.
I may have a little left back there.
Yes.
It's a little tender.
We don't want that to become a major pec tear.
Right,
So he's
yeah.
going to be doing some resting and relaxation.
I'll be
Okay.
working out. I'll still be training. We're about to work out here in a little bit, but
If
it's going to be lighter blood flow stuff.
when he says lighter, it's not light.
It's lighter.
It's not light.
But yeah, so we got that.
Have you come to Chicago? We were actually in Harvard.
Harvard's where we had the mega
Illinois.
practice Friday night.
There were so many people
and then
there.
Saturday is when we did the Beat the Champ, the powerlifting gym.
Yes.
And then we drove on over to Indianapolis.
That's where Michael Todd pulled probably the strongest Russian in North America in
Pablo?
arm wrestling.
I have no idea.
I don't think there are any other Russians that are stronger than Pablo.
Pablo's pretty strong.
Okay.
Felt really good in the strap.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Michael Todd pulled the strong right and left.
Coming soon.
You guys look out for that.
Understand that the right is in a regrowth phase. Like
It's torn out.
It's repairing and rebuilding.
Quit explaining yourself. If people cannot follow the progress of the videos,
We're trying to keep them as chronological as possible so
They
you
are
can
as
see
chronological.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, he's not that bad. He's not. Oh, he sucks.
now he's gonna rest. But you guys will see what I'm talking about. He arm wrestles to the point of fatigue, getting his butt handed to him, and then he sits down for a little while. And it's like, what happens when you come back? Because then he's
Well,
a different
my
person.
brachialis is getting so pumped, and the lower end of my bicep is getting so pumped after
Oh, you
10
guys,
minutes, and then
fantastic on giving us suggestions on what might be causing a pump. Thank you. Keep those up. Go ahead.
I still like the fact that I ate the steak in your door, and then I was a badass after that.
He did. He ate a steak, not carbs. He ate a steak
So I'm
after
thinking,
the pump,
it's the meat.
and it went away. It's
All the
always
blood, the blood went right. Hey, I know how you like the meat.
But I know that we had Total War in one of our videos. That was just actually a portion for them. Michael uses Total War before every workout. He does not take it, however, before he arm wrestles.
I've done double tap a couple times.
Double tap. Someone was suggesting that you look for anything that has beta-alanine. So I've gone through all of his supplements looking for beta-alanine. I cannot find anything other than
Total War.
other than it's not. Wait, yeah, it's not. I don't think it's in Total War.
There you go.
Well, let's look. Yes, it is. It's the #1
Exactly. I told her because I get itchies.
You're
I mean,
so
I get itchies,
cute.
and
See, I
I'm
told
like,
you it wasn't nice and give you itches. So beta-alanine is in the Total War, but it's not in anything else. Stephen M., if you are near Seattle, I'll pull with you. We were already.
Yeah, we did that on last tour.
You probably already know, but taurine helps with pump a little bit.
Huh.
You're taking taurine. That's one of your supplements, isn't it?
pretty sure.
Did you guys watch his
Yeah, one guy's like, you should do more full day of eating videos.
full day of eating? Well, I think we will with each phase,
Yeah.
because that was at the very beginning. Remember, Michael just started, right? So that was his full day of eating at the very beginning. As he tolerates more food, he will put in more food, which, by the way, we are getting ready to do that 10,000 calorie
We are.
video.
I don't know if we're doing it tomorrow morning here, if we're doing it Tuesday morning at my buddy's house, but I was looking at different foods, because when you look at 10,000 calories and you see what people have done in the past, that's a lot of food. I'm like, I don't think I can eat all that.
Jonathan Sparno, we've already been to Idaho.
Yeah, we did that on
Idaho.
the last tour.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure
Love
out what
Idaho.
Coeur d'Alene is, where we went through Coeur d'Alene up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was trying to find the most calorically dense food. So wait till
10,000
Wait till
calories.
you see when this comes out. It's gonna be a pretty exciting.
That's right, Ian.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
enjoy it. And if for some reason I don't finish it, I got food for the rest of the day I can eat.
Glad you guys enjoy the full day of eating.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of people be like, well, why doesn't Rebecca make eggs and bacon and stuff for Michael?
Because we're traveling.
Okay, because our
It's
mornings
really-
go like this. We wake up wherever we're
I gotta
at,
go poop.
And thank you. We are not staying in RV parks, guys, because we're literally only stopping to sleep. Then we wake up and we have to move on to the
It's
next
been
place.
the easiest boondock we've ever done, though.
Oh, easiest boondock. But anyways, we wake up, we walk our girls, we get back in the RV, we drive to the gym, we go in, do our cardio, do a little workout, come back in, eat quickly within 5 minutes to get back in the driver's seat and drive to the
go
next
to the next
place.
place. I
So
mean, it
there's
really has been a
not
lot.
cooking and washing dishes and stuff like that. So this trip is a lot of Michael's bachelor meal plan. It's literally the foods that he has gotten hundreds of people in shape with,
Amazing transformation.
amazing transformations, turned up. So it's more calories.
Lots more calories.
And
the
they will
macros are not the
increase.
same breakdown as you are that you would do if you're trying to get lean.
Right.
The lean. So yeah, the Monster Michael Todd Bachelor Diet. We're fine tuning a few things right now. It'll be available at monstermichaeltodd.com very soon. Guys, go check out monstermichaeltodd.com and give me your opinion. Whether it's on, come back to this video, tag it, whatever. Let me know what you think about the updated website. I think Redcon did an amazing job.
They did an amazing job.
I love my new website.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So the, anyways, his meal plan, as he's able to tolerate more food, we will pile more food in there. Hey guys. Hey. Yeah, we'll pile more food in there so that he's able to get the growth that he needs to get. Zenzu, thank you so much for the super chat. Michael, check out John's chat with Devin after John literally just had a live Zoom chat with Devin. They were talking about pulling each other at King of the Table too.
John Brzenk and Devin?
That's cool.
Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah. I actually haven't heard anything about King of the Table too.
Not a word. Haven't heard anything from that camp actually.
Yeah, it's very surprising.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh,
Wrestlers, what a douche canoe. Justin Brandon, how old is that beard? 4 years.
I shaved it 2017 for the Pro Football Player Arm Wrestling Championship.
Craig D, don't you know what pancakes mean? Okay. Looking good, Monster. Can't wait to see you take Levon. Donnie Williamson.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole goal. That's why we're doing all this.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm excited that the left is potentially going to come around. I'm going to have some good stuff there.
Robert Anello, appreciate the support.
Tell me why.
Monster versus Gennady
Appreciate
needs
the
to
support.
happen.
Why do you think that match needs to happen? What has Gennady done? That's all I want to know. Lost to Dave Chafee, 4-2.
Oh, nice website. Somebody's already checked it out.
I mean, I love Gennady, great guy, and would happily pull him if it made sense, but it makes no sense. If what I'm doing right now is for one specific reason, to prove that Levon is not unbeatable, why would I pull Gennady? Why? Gennady had some good training videos that you guys saw, so everybody assumed he was top 5 in the world, and then now you see a training video of Gennady getting destroyed by Levon. So I don't know, like Gennady, but I think there's a lot of misconceptions about levels.
Michael, I remember seeing your picture in that nutrition store in Cabot I used to work at. That's Troy Moncrief. I eventually want to compete in arm wrestling.
Well, cool. There's Bruce Jones is right up there in BB. Go talk to him.
Sam?
Sam. Yeah, Sam. Can't think of his last name right now, but Bruce Jones is the guy you go to.
Tippett.
Sam Tippett is they train as well, but then there's also a group in Perryville that think trains on Sunday evenings now.
Yeah.
Go check those guys out. Or also enjoying Intense Arm Sports on Facebook and check out Ryan Moore and he'll let you know all the stuff's going on.
Absolutely. Want to give another shout out to Bearco Construction.
Bearco Construction.
Whose person took what?
He took
bronze or silver?
He took third right-handed.
Devin Bear took third right-handed at the World IFA
Did he take third
Championships.
left-handed or did he take fourth?
I don't know. He did really good. And
he
his
did
daughter
well.
did good competing
Yeah,
as
very
well.
good, very good.
Arm wrestling. Loves arm wrestling. Look, guys, I'm going to put that link in there for you. He is wanting to find just one
good employee who wants
employee.
good wages, work in the most beautiful country the United States has to offer, and just have some really cool life experiences. Now, it's hard work, guys. I mean, they work hard out there, but they get paid very well.
When he's
great
talking about
accommodations.
that,
yeah, it really is a good job.
the most beautiful country, he's talking about Wyoming, Colorado, places where elks are just walking around free, and he's got a plane that he's using to drive to fly his employees back so that they can get home on the weekends. And
It's not every week, I don't think. But
No,
it's
but-
travel. I mean, they don't want you to miss, your kid's life. But if you're a single dude, you want to go make some good money and have some cool life experiences, go to bearcoconstruction.com. Definitely check them out.
so cool. Would you go against Devin again?
Absolutely. Tomorrow.
Let's get the likes up. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, you
Appreciate
guys, if
that.
you are on and you have not subscribed to this channel or click the bell for notifications, be sure that you have done so. That just allows you to know when we upload new material or when we go live. And be sure that you've turned the notifications on for your phone as well.
When would a match between me and Levon possibly happen? I have no idea. I've talked to Zero Promotions about it, and I don't care. Do I want it to be a hyped, promoted match? Absolutely. That's not what's important to me. The important to me is finding out. So I'm prepping, and when I'm ready, when I know that I'm ready, close to ready, and if I either have a promoter set it up or I'm gonna message Levon, say, hey, in 6 weeks or 8 weeks, I'm coming to Georgia, let's pull. So I'm pulling no matter what. Whether we're getting paid for it or we're just doing it to find out, it's happening.
Who are you more scared of? He's not scared of anybody. It's just arm wrestling guys.
Yeah, dude, it's arm
Levin
wrestling.
or Devin?
But Devin had a great night. I did not. That's it. I will pull Devin anytime, anywhere. I'm not worried about Devin at all. Devin had a great performance. And I can't take anything away from him. He had an amazing night that night. He did everything right.
Would you match against Levon or Devin with no cameras on? So you guys don't want to see it?
It doesn't-
You don't want to
yeah,
see
I
it?
mean, why would I don't understand that question. I just said I'll do it for free. I'll pull him in his
So if
garage.
he
I'll
would
pull
do
him in
it
his
for
gym.
free, how
Yeah.
about we video it and upload it without, if you were doing it for free, that would mean we wouldn't get paid off of.
Oh yeah, no, that's stupid. I'm definitely gonna get monetized on that.
But
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, if they showed up right now and my phone died, I'm not gonna. Hey, I gotta charge
Sorry.
my phone first. Hang on,
Robert Gold, if the Levon match with you can't happen soon for whatever reason, who else would you go after in the meantime?
There
Or
is
wait for
nobody
Levon?
else. There's no. And listen, I'm doing this once.
What he's talking
One
about,
time.
this is the protocol. He's not doing this protocol, putting his body through these things, putting his arm through these things like he's doing arm wrestling, hundreds of people, literally hundreds of people, so he can pull somebody in the meantime.
Yeah, it's not that.
Thank you,
That's,
Robert.
I appreciate it, Rob. I appreciate the support. But the fact is, I'm doing this once to find out, is he unbeatable?
That's all.
That's it.
Michael doesn't, if someone beats him, then there's no reason, right? He's
If
beatable.
someone beats him before I get the shot,
Yeah.
and I'm still, if I'm ready, I'll pull that guy, or I'll pull ever. But this isn't, who do you want to pull if you can't pull Levon? There is nobody, unless someone beats Levon.
Now, Michael is still contracted with the WAL, so if the WAL started out with a match and gave him a match date, he would have to, take
I don't
that.
have to. I can decline anything I want, but I wouldn't
can.
decline it.
Yeah, so someone
just
was
saying.
asking if you would pull Jerry Cadorette again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody I would not pull, because there's nobody I'm afraid of pulling, because there's no sense in being afraid of pulling anybody because it's arm wrestling. The point is, like she said, and like we discussed a week and a half ago in our live, is I'm gonna become something different, and that's for one reason
Hello,
only,
Mrs. Monster.
and that's
Hey there.
to
Are you scared of
pull
that
Levon.
mask? Why? Y'all, it's arm wrestling.
And
You're
the
not
fact
scared
that
of
y'all even
anybody.
think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even let me arm wrestle Matt Mask in 2019 because they said after I beat Dave 3-0, they took my money and said, "Oh, we're gonna give him somebody else."
That's the truth.
I didn't even get paid because they said I was too strong to pull him. So, yeah, I like Matt. Matt's a great guy, but to this date, Matt has done well in the 225-pound division against Devin. That is his accolades. That's his accomplishments. Other than that, he lost to Todd Hutchins. He lost to Jerry. He beat Marcio. He beat Hermes, and he beat Sylvain Perron when he took me out of it.
Someone's asking, after this final protocol, then will that end your
No, I will
reach
go back to
for? Will it end your reach for number one?
No, because what happens if I do become a 310-pound freak, and then I just go back to maintenance testosterone, and I'm still a 270-pound freak? Maybe that 270 guy still runs through everybody for 5 years.
But you won't be doing this anymore.
No, this is it. One time.
No more protocol.
This
Okay.
is it.
Hello.
I'm a maintenance test guy.
Just for here, Devin said Michael needs to pull Levon on a WAL table.
I will pull him on any table, but I don't need any special treatment. I don't need any. Oh, I need these rules or I need these elbow pads. I've arm wrestled under every rules. I've run under strict rules since I started. I didn't make the WAL rules. I just adapted to them. I wasn't even a part of the WAL when it started.
Someone said continue the vlogs. I'm actually working on the next one that's going to include Michael's biggest ass whooping ever.
Yeah, well, not ever, but like it's a lot. It's pretty bad. So apparently, my biggest ass whooping ever was
By
May
the
28th.
biggest, well, okay, that was
Yeah.
by one person though. I'm talking about by the biggest group. I mean,
That was
it's
a
like,
big
You
group.
talking about you got ganged up on, honey?
But yeah, it was bad.
It was so bad.
It was bad. It was bad. But how about that left though?
How about that left, honey? At least you had something redeeming you.
So there is a possibility. It's becoming less and less likely, but there is a possibility that within the next 2 months, I have a left-handed super match with do I want to say top 5? With the very top.
Did you literally just ask me on camera, out loud, do I want to say top 5? Am I going to go, no, don't do that?
Okay.
Because you already did.
Okay, so but it's a very highly ranked left-handed arm wrestler in North America. Potentially, we just got to get it worked out. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't, but I'm gonna pull somebody because my left's coming along.
Yeah. Jason Ford, how long would a left-hand transition take you usually versus Monster 2.0 training? Any two hammer talks, Jason Ford.
If they bring back a left-handed division, I will definitely go after the left-handed hammer. Facts.
You're gonna get smacked. Someone said he's getting smacked every
Clearly
day.
have
so
no
I
idea who I am.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
No,
half my
let's
world
see.
titles and half my national titles are left-handed. So
When do we
It's
see the
just getting to
Harold Owens practice?
it'll be 2 more videos down the road. We got Friday's video and then Saturday's video. So Friday's was possibly going to go up tomorrow, but now it's not because we've been driving all day and we're looking at vacations. So we
Tuesday.
Tuesday
So that
would
will be
be
a Tuesday.
and then possibly
Wednesday.
Possibly Wednesday
will
for
be
Harold.
Harold Owens.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I
He-
think.
What a gentleman.
Good guy, man. I've known Harold for 25 years.
I like him.
26 years. We've known each other a long time.
Y'all, we did another cheat meal too.
Man,
You know, we
Giordano's is
did.
amazing.
Yeah, it is.
We
so
need a
good.
Giordano sponsor. Somebody on here contact them, let them know what's up.
Are you no longer of the mind that Devin deserves to pull Levon next?
I don't care who deserves what. I'm training to pull Levon. So if they give Devin the match, great, but I'm not sitting here on the sidelines waiting for them to negotiate some match. I'm training. You know, Devin had a great night. That doesn't mean he's better than me. It means he was better than me that day.
Doesn't mean you can't go back to the woodshed.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Yeah, I mean, he did amazing. I'm super proud of him. I'm proud of his display and his heart that he did to go fight Thor. I thought it was amazing.
Can you get to 300?
Man, I could be 300 in like 3 days, but that's not the goal. The goal's not a weight. The goal's a fitness, a physique, a strength. I'm not trying to be 300 pounds. I mean, I literally could be 300 pounds by the weekend.
So you guys, I've been telling you about
Yeah, I gain weight very, very easy. It's just not
7K
healthy
medals,
weight.
and that's another one of our awesome sponsors. This is one of them.
So yeah,
So this just comes in the mail. Every month, they send me another precious metal piece that I just shove over there into my
Safe, lockbox, whatever.
lockbox, or maybe I'm gonna start saving some for my grands for
I
their
think it's
futures.
amazing.
I love it.
It really is cool. So we've done several different, and we've seen a lot of success in that industry, but most of the time it's meal replacement, protein shakes, just some sort of nutritional product. And a lot of people think that they want to get in shape, and then when it comes time to it and the sacrifice you have to make, they're just not willing to do it. So you end up with a cabinet full of these shake mixes and these products that they're never going to take. With this one, each month you just get a different precious coin. So I really think it's a great idea. But check out mmtmetals.com.
How's sleep patterns on the new diet? Phil Woody from the UK. Thank you for staying there.
Appreciate you, Phil. We are not sleeping as well. Our best sleep is when we take a nap during the day. And it part probably is because we have 2 king-size beds at home, and in the RV we have a queen-size bed, and the dogs ran Rebecca out on the last tour.
Thank you, Troy.
So she ends up having to sleep on the fold-out couch up front with one of the dogs, and I sleep in the bed with the other dog, and that's just not how so when we get back home after this tour, the guy that, my buddy who owns a construction company is gonna come over one afternoon, and we're gonna downsize the cabinet, build a frame, pull that queen-size bed out, throw a king-size bed on there so I can get back to sleeping next to my honey.
Difference between 300 pounds of muscle versus fat.
Big difference. Never been there.
Huge difference.
I mean, I'm probably the biggest, most fit I've ever been right now. And I didn't have my glasses on a while ago, so I was gonna weigh the scale, but we had a cheat meal last night, but we did not bloat bad. Like, we ate an entire large pizza from Giordano's, and we both had, pint of ice cream? And we never really, so I don't know what I weigh. I'm probably 280, could be 283, 285, I don't know. But I still got abs. I probably look the best I've ever looked at this weight. But that's not, I do want to stay aesthetic. I do want to stay fit. And it's not just, a lot of it is mental. I feel better about myself the better I look, but it's also, I don't want to get unhealthy. And this
Douglas Enzer.
What?
I'm going to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
I'm going to talk about this for a minute, and let me talk about it.
Go ahead.
And I'll let you talk about it. The setup of the WAL pad is completely unfair and 100% a factor in your success over the past 3 to 4 years. Without the advantage, your shot against Levin or Devin, for that matter, is close to 0.
That must be because you know absolutely nothing about arm wrestling. But go ahead.
Every time Michael faced Jerry Cadorette, pre-WAL.
In the last decade.
In the last decade.
I'm undefeated against him.
Undefeated. Okay?
Never took a single loss. As soon as you put us in the WAL, I've taken losses from Jerry. Jerry's never been close to flashing me in the last decade. The only losses I've taken are through the WAL.
WAL. Every time Michael faced Dave Chafee before WAL.
Well, I beat him, but I was 3-0 swept him.
I understand you were 3-0 in WAL as well, but I'm just telling you, those pads had absolutely nothing to do with it. Michael had the same success against Dave Chafee pre-WAL that he had in the WAL.
Beat Andre Pushkar 6-0 in the PAL.
Yeah, he just pulled IFAs against some strong men, probably men that you don't know, but that doesn't mean that they're not good. It just means that they don't have social media, okay? Pulled against some strong men, never had one single elbow foul.
To the point where the number 1 guy in North America, left-handed, told me he goes back and forth with him.
Yes.
Because of his style.
Left-handed, yeah, and you pulled him left-handed and beat him. So the thing is that, I can give you a call. So the thing is, for you to say that only means that you're not educated about Michael's pulling, and you've just been listening to
one person says one thing
here.
And then everyone just jumps on the bandwagon, and I don't need any advantage. None. I will be strong enough when the time comes, when the day comes. And if I come up short, if for some reason he is unbeatable, or for some reason he's just out of reach, I gave him my best. Oh well. But that's not going to be the case. Prime Dennis Plinkoff is not much less than what Levon is. If not the same. There's just 2 different styles of arm wrestling. Levon is outside strong, Dennis was inside strong, but the power gap is not significant. I'm the only American other than John Brzezinski who's actually pinned him. Dave Chafee got a win on him and probably would have pinned him, but he went on fouls that day. But he still has got a win on him. But I've pinned him 3 times.
I've got another.
On PAL pads. So.
They're saying that you won't be able to slip with leg work.
That's insane. You're assuming that you've seen the best version of me. And you did not, unfortunately, get to see the best version of me. The best version of me was in prep, but that guy didn't show up that night.
But I think they're judging it because Dave Chafee was unable to slip.
Dave Chafee does not slip pull the way I pull. I will take these 2 fingers off the back of my hand and we will slip out in the center of the table.
Which, by the way,
and
those 2 were coming off.
Once we slip out in the center of the table, that tells me there's no chance, once he's tied to me, that he can flash me. And when he doesn't flash me and that match stops, hand peg to hand peg, center of the table, with my wrist slightly cracked back, because it buckles on my side, that means his wrist slightly cracked back as well, and he's not arm wrestled from there. He is not prepared for what's coming. And that's how determined I am. I would not be doing this at the hope that it was possible. I'm doing this because I know it's possible. It's just different. Maybe you guys just don't have the same kind of belief and mindset.
Someone said, careful giving away your game plan. Again.
I'll give it away every time. Yeah. I tell everyone in practice, this is what I'm about to do. And she's like, why do you keep doing that?
Do you want to run it back with Devin?
Sure. Best of 100. We can anytime. I love Devin, and he's amazing. He's done amazing things for this sport. But the fact that he had a perfect performance and I did not does not make him far superior. It made him better that day. That day. It does not discourage me one bit. I will happily pull Devin if Devin wants to pull me.
I'm going to answer this too. Someone said, but you pulled Devin at your 100% best, right? What I want to tell you, what I want to tell you is, yes, up to then. That was before Michael jumped on the bandwagon that he's on. You're all in trouble.
And she's just not telling you the truth, but that's cool. That's fine. I'm cool. I don't have to tell anybody. It doesn't matter.
You don't.
Devin was amazing. That's awesome. Great. He will never get that opportunity again. He will never pull that Michael Todd again.
Okay, someone was just talking about how they respect you because you're so transparent. I actually hate it. There is no reason that he has to tell everything he knows to everybody. And that also makes it way more possible. It makes it much more possible for someone to take advantage of you.
No.
Because when you're transparent, you're also vulnerable. And I think you need to keep some things under lock.
Yeah, whatever. Like, it's all good. I mean, it's very simple. And if I say what I want to say, it doesn't discredit anyone. It just proves something as a fact that there were other things involved other than Devin having a perfect performance.
But if they wanted to know that, they would ask that. Okay, and they don't need to know. If people are going to doubt you, if people are going to doubt a possibility, so funny. Just a second, if people are going to doubt a possibility based on someone else's opinions because of something they saw one night, then they're not teachable. There's no need in sharing anything more with them. They're locked into their ideals.
No, it's all good. Like I said, I'm not mad.
Okay.
I ain't upset about it. I'm ready. Today, Devin would beat me today. LaVon would beat me today. Next Saturday, I don't think, if I do nothing between now and next Saturday, Devin doesn't beat me next Saturday.
Yeah, well, you also have to, okay, are we talking about the Devin now or the Devin then?
Yes, because we're both talking about right now. If Devin and I arm wrestle next Saturday, and we both know right now that we're arm wrestling next Saturday, and we both rest till next Saturday, Devin does not beat me next Saturday. And this is not the best me yet.
But that also would not be the best
I'm sure it's not. But he's back on the table. He just showed a practice with him in a pork chop. He's back pulling. Not pulling as much as I'm pulling, but I'm just telling you, if you want to know right now, if Devin and I arm wrestle tomorrow, he will beat me. Because I am beat up. But if I knew I was pulling him Saturday and I rested all this week, he's not beating me. He's not beating me. If we pull in 2 months from now, he's not beating me. If we pull any time past 2 months from now, his chances of beating me go to 0 because I'm not the same guy. And I've seen the best Devin.
Well, what makes you think he can't level up too?
Dude, he can't go that hard again. It'll kill him. You can't go that hard. You can't.
He's going to have to.
There's no need. He doesn't need it. He has 400,000 subs. He just did this whole boxing thing. Devin can do so much other stuff. He doesn't have to chase it. I want to chase it. I'm not saying don't do it. If Devin wants it, go for it. I'm just not the guy you're gonna make your name off of again. That's not ever happening again. But I love Devin. I'll support Devin no matter what he does. I would love for me to help Devin train for Levon, or if he doesn't get it or he do something else and him come train me to get ready for Levon. I think that'd be awesome training content. Me and Devin together, great. I love it. Either one of us can go point. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling you, there's a me 5.5 months from now that will beat anyone on earth. Or I gave him my best shot. Oh well, So I mean,
because they're right.
it.
The people that are coming through, and it's not many. It's only one every few. But you are saying the other thing that's also in my mind, because I have been told this is between you and me, and apparently 367 people. I have been told I'm going to beat X 3-0.
That didn't work out. I won 3-2.
He won 3-2, but it was ugly.
Yeah.
And then
I was
I've
gonna
been
beat Devin
told
6-0.
6-0.
And I got thrashed.
So why tell us right now, without going into anything having to do with the last match?
I got you.
Tell us right now why this is different. Why? Why should we believe you?
The last two
now?
times I've said that, I believed it. But I was in a position where I had everything to lose. I was the champ. I was a guy that was expected to win. Y'all people have told me I can't do it.
That is different. When Michael, ask Neil Pickup.
That's it.
When Michael works
All
from
you
the
gotta do is
position
tell
of the
me it's not
underdog,
possible.
it's
And you
different.
tell me I can't do it. And you write me off.
And
I'm just telling you it's coming.
And I will tell you, as his support person,
Now I say that.
as his wife, I have seen a switch. I don't really love all of it. I don't love all of it, because while I support the man, I don't really get the drive for something. I don't understand having passion, so much passion for something that doesn't quite love you back. I don't get that. I don't get
Well,
that
that's
at
true.
all.
That's true.
I mean, I
And
just
that's
don't
the thing,
see,
is
because I would be totally fine if you were like, hey, you know what? I'm good. Let's head out to, let's just be beach bums from now on. I'd be good. But I'm seeing something incredibly different in his determination. It's not, you can't deflect it. You can't, there's no doubt there. There's no opposite way of moving. He's got one goal, and that's the direction he's moving in. Adam Oswald, kick some butt.
Appreciate you, sir.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much
you.
for the support.
That's the thing. So
And I don't know if I'm making any sense.
I say it's contingent upon me staying healthy. If at any point in the next 5.5 months, I am putting too much risk on my body or my health, I'll quit.
Joe Compolongo,
But
thank you so much.
if I
for
can
the support.
remain healthy, within reason, considering what I'm doing, then you will see.
Listen, Douglas Enzor, let me tell you, you're like, it's the anabolic switching in his brain. Well, that would be interesting, since we just started after IFA, and he's had this in his head since well before then. So how would you explain that?
She's a little defensive of me, but the fact is,
I fight with him just like this too.
I'm
though.
very hungry. I'm very
You see his
motivated.
face a lot.
And yeah, it's just I don't have to prove it to anybody. I have nothing to prove to anyone. I have to prove it to myself. That's it. That's what it comes down to. I know I'm capable. I know I have not been the best me
He's
yet.
doing regular blood checks.
Yeah. It's please make the Devin training happen on So Epic. I hope we can, man. Devin I'm sure Devin is just getting killed with opportunities. I can only imagine the phone calls and emails and shit that are coming into that guy. I'm pretty sure he can do anything he wants right now. And I wish him the very, very best. Would love to have him come train with me, or vice versa, or us pull again, or whatever. But I'm just excited, man. I'm just excited. I'm motivated. Very, very motivated. What you got? Apache Performance Labs. Check those guys out. They have a very good substitute for your Herbalife teas that they do. Their product's called Kickstart. It's amazing. They're huge supporters of us. They're one of the reasons we're able to do this awesome tour and bring you this crazy content from all across the United States. And I also want to mention real quick, U.S. Interior Specialties, another veteran-owned company, construction company out of Northern California. Amazing guys, jumped on board after the Devon match. I got so much support after that Devon match, and I just want to say thank you to all the people who have been a big supporter of us and making this possible.
The legendary Balkan, best cupping exercises. When are you coming to Arizona?
Okay, so I will be in Arizona on the next tour, which will start October 29th. We'll probably go to Houston, Austin, San Antonio. Not sure we're gonna go to El Paso, probably going to Carlsbad Caverns, hit a couple of the national parks in Tucson to Phoenix. So however long that takes, it could be 7 days into the tour, and that's when because I know we're stopping by and pulling with John Brzenk. Unless he ends up having a match like the following weekend, then we wouldn't be able to. So it just depends, but we will be in Arizona for sure in the beginning of November. Who's that other one?
Scott, 9050. Monster is a living legend. Legends get to tell foes the ass they're getting ready to kick. Healthy Michael will do something indeed.
I thank you very much for your support, and that's just what it is. I mean, I'm 48. I'm 2 weeks into my 32nd year, and I doubt I have ever been this motivated.
Someone asked, why is your wife roasting you? I don't give him slack.
She is mean.
No, I am not mean. I don't give you slack.
But what time is it? Okay, so gonna do a workout in 15 minutes.
Total War.
Total War, baby.
This is not arm wrestling, so it is a workout, so he will get a pump.
So I'm gonna go do triceps and shoulders.
So just to explain our relationship just a little bit, Michael has this idea.
She does whatever I say.
You're funny.
I'm like, girl, okay, that doesn't work.
Michael has this idea of what a supportive wife is supposed to be. And basically, it's, that barking, hopping bride that you see in Coming to America.
Man.
She's like,
that's a lie.
He's like, what do you like? And she says, whatever you like. Yeah, well, that's not me.
Unfortunately, she tricked me in the beginning.
No, I did not.
She's very tricky.
That is not me.
So I will do whatever you want.
No,
You're so sweet and so smart.
In my opinion, being supportive of him is me being supportive of what makes him better. And he has goals. So your goals are not going to kill you. So I'm in support of you doing it this way, but we're also doing these checks. We're having these doctors involved. Or it's, Michael, you don't need to talk to people like that in public because you can't take those words back once they come out. And if you go to jail,
I am not harsh.
Well, when he sees you guys, if he knows who you are and you've been disrespecting him, he's got a picture of you on his phone. And when he sees you, he's going to say something. And it's my job as his supportive wife to keep that from being ridiculous so that then I don't have to come up with bail money.
We do travel with bail money, though.
All right.
We do travel with bail money.
Yeah. Phil Woody, UK, love seeing, where'd you go? Love seeing the tour, seeing places never heard or visited. We are coming across.
I'm going to talk about the tour real quick. I'm going to tell you something that was a realization today. We got back from Dubai. We did that tour in the Dodge Ram from Campbell Cars, right? We realized that we have been in all 48 states this year. And we have driven to every one of them other than Florida. And we're going to hit Florida October 3rd. Now we will go back to Arizona on the Southwest Tour, so we're going to do it all over again, right? But we have been all 48. Think about that. We lived the first 6.5 weeks in Dubai this year. And we have been to all 48 continental United States. That's been one hell of a year.
It's been a lot.
My God.
It's been so much.
We have done so much.
We literally have 12 minutes, and we have to talk about what's happening with Arm Wars.
Alex Cadorette, Ryan Espy, right and left-handed.
What is that date?
October 2nd, 3rd, I think.
Okay, so 2 weeks after that is when we can see Corey and Todd.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. But Alex Cadorette and Ryan Espy, now that was the four-way that was supposed to involve Derek Smith and Chance Shaw.
Right.
Well, both Derek and Chance had to pull out for personal reasons, okay?
There was already gonna be a left-handed between Alex and Ryan. Now it's just a right and left.
So they're pulling right
Main
and
event, I think.
left. Now, Ryan is sick of being overlooked.
Yeah.
So many people don't even consider him when they're talking about the top people in the world or in even North America.
I don't even know where he's ranked in the top in the United States. And he should be in the top 10 at least.
Absolutely, he should be. So I'm ready to see him put that all out there.
I like Alex a lot too.
I do. I like Alex.
I've just known Ryan for so long.
Yeah.
I expect Ryan to have a good day. especially left-handed. Mm-hmm. But I think if his right comes in like he has at different times in the past, I think he can win both arms.
I think so too.
RBJ versus Sasha, though.
Okay, so apparently now they're saying that it may make a difference that Sasha is going to be coming in 10 kilos lighter than RBJ will.
That's his own fault.
That is his own fault.
What are you talking about?
You know, he should have been checking into the pancakes. But anyhow, no, I don't recommend that. You guys know that is a joke.
The pancakes.
Okay.
You know all I'm doing is French toast.
Lies, all lies. R Reaper, would you guys ever consider putting on an arm wrestling camp for paying customers? I'm 42 and want to start trying again. Arm wrestling's exploding.
We could definitely
do seminars
We
already.
do seminars when we travel, but we could host one at the house.
I don't want to host anything at my house. Thank you.
In
very
our
much.
gym?
My house is my house. Thank you, Rebecca. When is your next upload on
Baby,
your channel?
that's what the gym's for.
On my channel?
Tell them what we're thinking about doing.
I'm thinking about making my channel shorts, right? Except I've got one that will be coming out, and I might put that out tomorrow because it's almost done.
Okay.
And it's dealing with a whole bunch of freaking reptiles. So I may put that out there tomorrow on my channel, and after that, I'm going to be using it short videos.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Not necessarily all shorts, but short videos.
We've had it's so much. We just don't have enough time. There's just not enough time.
Trend toast.
Trend toast. There you go.
Why are all of you?
Why do y'all think it's all trend though?
Why do you all think it's trend? That because it's an American thing.
Well, it's a strength thing, but if you talk to the people in the know, there are other things you can do if you're an arm wrestler that will make you
that'll make much more sense.
Specifically better
with less
risk.
Injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, people when you take trend, there are a lot of times that people end up tearing muscles. You know. Mm-hmm. Has nothing to do with this minor pec tear. I'm just saying.
You guys are the best.
But yeah, so Sasha versus RBJ. RBJ keeps his hand. He's got him. Stays out of the strap. He's got him. There's a possibility Sasha gets him turned in or gets him in the strap. If he straps him, I don't think he's going to get him curled down. I think he's going to have to beat him like this. But I would still say RBJ is a 60-40 favorite in my opinion.
RBJ 60-40. Okay.
Now there's a four-way: Giannis Mullins, Jeff Hill, and two other guys.
Yeah, and I cannot
think
find
of
who the other two are.
But I know the first round, I believe, is Giannis Mullins and Jeff Hill, so that's exciting to see.
Okay, so Jeff Hale was looking on top of his game when we were there in Santa Fe.
Yeah, he looks like he's been training.
He was
hard.
hitting on you like he was going to hand over a can of whoop ass there too. So.
Yeah, but that's not be silly. That's a little crazy.
He was attacking him.
Yeah, he was jumping all over me. Yeah,
it was insane.
No, Jeff's
Mendagas, someone said.
Mendagas and who else?
Tom Holland.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so Tom Holland, skinny, 6'3", strong joint, Kevin Bongard-ish style, you know. So that's exciting. Someone asked how Corey's looking. Corey looking strong. I talked to him today. He says he feels great. I'm excited to see that match.
I am too.
It's
gonna be a lot of fun.
They took Jerry Cadorette off the rankings, so that moved Todd Hutchins to 5th, Corey to 6th, Tim Breslin to 4th because Jerry hasn't pulled in over a year. I mean, all he's got to do is pull, and he's back in the rankings. But yeah, that's North American rankings too. So if you're talking about the U.S. right now, currently, it's me, Dave Chafee, Tim Breslin, Todd Hutchins, Corey West.
Yeah.
So I really think he's going to pass Todd. I'd love to have him pull Tim Breslin. I think I might even call Jerry and see. The Monster Michael Todd International Pro-Am is going to be November 27th, 2 days after Thanksgiving. I did that on purpose so that the people would most likely that want to drive in were already going to be off on Friday anyway, so they could drive into the event. Only problem is if you're trying to cut weight, you just had Thanksgiving 2 days before. So, but it should be a good tournament. $100 right and left. 154, 76, 98, 242s in supers, and then 150 right and left overall. I'll be putting a flyer out in the next week.
Oh, you've got a troll, a Cadorette troll, tongue Cadorette troll that says that that's not going to happen. MMT RVJ practice pools was epic training, sure pressing by MMT. Is there a chance for Brzezinski versus Devin? It depends on what form of Devin shows up, I would think.
Yeah, if he's the by Devin, then I would say that. And I was going to talk about that. We didn't have it on the list of stuff to talk about, but I'm excited to see John Brzezinski motivated again. And his little YouTube channel is doing pretty good, too. He's got like 17,000, 18,000 subs already.
He is awesome.
I love it, man.
Don't you love listening to him? And he's just like at work.
He's like, yeah, so.
Yeah. I love it.
It's cool. I'm digging it.
You guys, if you have not subscribed to John Brzezinski, you've got to
There is
do
no
that.
argument. Greatest of all time, John Brzezinski.
Yes.
there's not a close second. But yeah, it's awesome to see him putting himself out there and doing that. And he said he would love for us to come by and pull with him while we're in Phoenix. So, what did it say? Good or bad?
Douglas Enzer, you, sir, are going to be leaving now.
Well, you need to tell me what he said.
Oh, well, he just said that I'm turning you into a, hang on a second, hide user on this channel, and you're gone because you're a douche canoe.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so basically he was saying that you're turning into a European dope fiend and am I going to give you a kidney when you need it? No, I've got one.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah,
you dick.
What a douche.
But
And it's just naive to think that anyone at the highest level is not on something.
yeah,
I mean, it's just stupid.
yeah,
But it's all good.
yeah.
I mean, even the ones that bitch about, oh, they're not natural. Well, we already know what you're taking to, so it doesn't matter, you know. But yeah, it's all. I've been very transparent about my TRT use for what,
Ever.
a decade.
Yeah.
You know.
Since you've been with me.
Yeah. But
Yeah, what is your guys' opinion on feminism? Okay. What
hey,
does that
want to
mean?
thank our sponsor, Fem
Fem Magazine, which is not...
FEM-magazine.com. They're a new publication that actually hasn't started yet. They're out of Santa Fe. They're looking for good writers, so go to FEM-magazine.com.
That is not the film
Yeah.
magazine out of UCLA.
Yeah, it's a different one. But
All right.
their huge supporters been really good to us. But I really don't understand the question.
Well, I will try to answer the question
All right.
as soon as I copy this.
But they're closing in 4 minutes, and then I
Okay.
gotta go to a workout.
Okay, so how do we feel about feminism? Because of feminism, back in 20s or whatever, I have the right to vote. Because of feminism, my pay when I was working as a nurse is closer to what the male in the same role would be paid. Not exact, but it is closer. But does that mean I'm not for,
Exactly, Manny. I 100% agree, and he did, and I'm gonna do the same. Go ahead.
I am not
Appreciate the
for
support.
tearing down men. I still want men to be men. I want my man to be protective of
Oh,
me.
what about that sign on the wall?
Yeah, great sign on the wall.
It actually is a phenomenal sign.
Yeah, it says, what was it? A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a dangerous man
who
who has it under
actually
who has it
purpose-
under voluntary control.
has an involuntary
Okay,
control.
so
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
I need for my guy to take the role of the man with me, and that's where I think men should be. I think that there is a definite spot for men, and there's a definite spot for women. Does that mean that I don't think Michael should wash dishes? Hell no. Get up, wash the dishes. Okay, but you're also going to change that tire, honey. I'm not strong enough. I think the stronger guy should do that, right?
You can
So-
change a tire.
I'm not doing it. Okay.
Well,
So-
these hands are too big to put in the gloves
Yeah.
to dump the dump stuff, so
yeah.
she gets to do that.
Yeah. But as my role as a woman, I'm supposed to also take care of him and I'm a caretaker, and I think I do a good role. I do a good job of that. You're alive. There you go.
I am alive, so she's right. I would probably be dead because I would be like, I'm tough. Let's go work out.
So there
heart
you are.
attack. You know what I'm saying?
So there you are.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts on feminism. I don't know if I answered that right or not. Okay.
Yeah. Good stuff.
You still feel like I should be naked in the kitchen cooking you something, right?
As long as naked is in this description, I'm cool.
Jumping up and down, going whatever you like.
That's exactly what I think. It's 100%. That was,
I
if
don't
you were,
know what's wrong with
hey,
you.
who's your ideal woman? That's the one. That's it right there.
Usually I don't see many trolls in these, but maybe it's a sign this channel is being recommended to more people. You know what? I think it's because we're later on a Sunday, so my moderators are not here, and they're usually on top of handling
The
those
moderators,
trolls.
we have some really good moderators. We have
Yeah,
such good
awesome
supporters
moderators.
and followers and
We do.
whatever.
We
You
do.
guys have been a blessing.
You have.
It's been a lot of fun getting to know. And what's one cool thing about this is getting to meet people in person. What about the dude at the Planet Fitness the other day? So we're just randoms,
No, I'm
right?
trying
We're
to be
just meeting randoms.
incognito, which is hard in a big freaking wrapped RV, right? So
Yeah,
I'm just
there's no hiding.
like I'm full natural, hair's a mess. I had brushed my teeth. No makeup, just walking in there in my hoodie, gonna do my cardio, and dude's like, Mrs. Todd. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, no, really? I didn't even do mascara. You know?
It was cool. He was a good kid.
He was very
He was
good.
so excited because he was like, I'm just watching your video. It was cool. It was cool. We're blessed.
Michael Todd, predictions for Devin versus Brezink potential match. We did just talk
See,
about it.
where is this at?
Apparently, Brezink was talking about it because they did like something with Devin.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say Devin, but motivated John Brezink is dangerous.
Yes, he is.
So, I mean, I don't think a 220-pound John Brezink beats a 275-pound plus Devin.
Yeah,
But if their weight's anywhere near, John's a bad dude.
that's totally interesting then, right?
Yep. Yeah, guys, so they just kicked the lights out, turned the music off. I asked them to have the music off for me to do my little quick tricep and shoulder workout that I'm
Did you
guessing.
mention Apache Performance Labs?
Yeah, I mentioned Apache because I was talking about their teas and stuff.
All right, guys.
Kickstart.
The video just came out like 1 hour ago. Okay, well.
That makes
okay.
sense
We
because
will
we've been on
watch
here for an hour.
it. That totally makes sense.
Good deal. Well, cool, guys. Hey, appreciate you guys tuning in. We will probably go live again Thursday because we'll be at, where we're going to be at? Savannah at 9 Line before the whole charity gala.
Don't even give it Thursday as a date because I've got videos to come out, so you don't know
I will
that.
probably go live. She may not be on it. I don't know.
Okay, so what video do you want to hold?
Oh, yeah. You mean you got to hold a video? I don't know when we're going live.
So be sure that you have clicked subscribe, turn that bell, or click that bell for notifications, and turn the notifications on your phone.
There you go, guys.
Okay.
Y'all have a blessed week, and we will see you again soon.
Absolutely. Talk to you later.
Take care.